Imagine this moment. You are sitting in an important interview. The hiring manager asks you a question in English. Everything you learned suddenly vanishes. Your mouth goes stiff, your mind goes blank, and all you can do is give an awkward nod. You have spent years learning English, but at the decisive moment you freeze. Or maybe you said a sentence and then received a puzzled look, a weak smile, or even laughter. That feeling is terrible, right? It makes you curl up and tell yourself, I am not capable. I am not good enough to speak English. If you have ever felt that, whether in class, while travelling, or in a simple conversation, I want you to know one thing. You are not alone. And more importantly, the problem is not you. The problem is the way we have been learning. Hello, I am Alex. For more than 15 years teaching at a university in the United States, I have watched thousands of learners fail because they followed outdated habits. Cramming vocabulary from dull lists and memorizing grammar from old textbooks. But those methods cannot prepare you for real situations where you face fear and judgment. Today I will show you a completely different path. A simple roadmap that can change your life. This is not just an English lesson. It is a revolution in how you learn a language. Imagine this. You have a teacher who is ready for you around the clock. A teacher who never gets tired, patiently listens to you speak, corrects your mistakes bit by bit, and most importantly, never judges you. That teacher is not far away. He is right in your pocket, on your phone, and his name is ChatGPT. In this video, I will show you exactly how to use ChatGPT, a language tool that can become your 24/7 companion, a teacher who never judges and is always patient with you. Here are 6 ways ChatGPT will help you. From someone who does not dare to speak to someone confident in communication, ChatGPT will be your personal speaking partner. From someone who makes mistakes to someone who understands mistakes so they do not repeat them, ChatGPT will be your personal correction expert and explainer. From someone who studies disconnected words to someone who uses words vividly, ChatGPT will help you build contextual vocabulary. From someone who fears real situations to someone ready to face them, ChatGPT will simulate real-life scenarios for you. From chaotic learning to a clear roadmap, ChatGPT will tailor lessons for you. From translating in your head to thinking in English, ChatGPT will be the strongest coach for English thinking. I promise you, no matter how many times you have failed, no matter how slow you feel, after this video you will see that confident English communication can be within your reach. Now, let us begin. Step 1. Personal Communication Coach. Many of you have told me that the main reason you cannot speak English is not a lack of vocabulary or grammar, but that you have no one to talk to. Maybe none of your friends speak English. Maybe you are too shy to speak in front of others. Maybe you fear making mistakes and being judged, or worse, being laughed at. All of those feelings keep your English frozen in your head. You understand, but you cannot express. You know the words, but your mouth cannot produce them. You study every day, but when it is time to communicate, you freeze. This is when ChatGPT appears as a real game changer. Do not think of it as a tool or software. Think of it as your speaking companion. This friend is always there, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. He is never busy, never judgmental, and never tired. He will listen to you, whether you stammer or your grammar is wrong, and he will patiently wait for you to finish your sentence. So how do you take advantage of this friend? Very simple. Try these approaches. For beginners, open ChatGPT and type, "Please talk simply with me. I am a beginner in English. Ask me one question, I will answer, then correct my mistake." With this one command, you open a real conversation. For example, ChatGPT asks, "How are you today?" You answer, "I good." It will not judge, but gently correct. "Great, just a small mistake." Instead of "I good," say, "I am good." Let us continue. For intermediate learners, try a more natural approach. Type. Play the role of a friend from the United States. Let us have a casual conversation about daily life. Only correct me for major grammar mistakes. This way you learn natural conversational patterns, not textbook language. You will learn how native speakers actually speak. For those reluctant to type, if you still feel shy about writing, challenge ChatGPT by typing. Ask me 5 personal questions, one at a time. Wait until I finish answering before asking the next question. This helps you train reflexes and build confidence step by step. Why is this method effective? Because when you practice speaking daily with ChatGPT, the fear gradually fades. Your mouth gets used to producing sounds. Your tongue becomes more flexible. You learn practical sentence structures and can see your own progress every day. You do not need to be perfect to start. You become better because you dared to start. You may have studied in school for 3 years and still be afraid to speak, but if you practice speaking with ChatGPT for 20 minutes each day, in 3 months, I believe, you will speak much better. This is not a theory. It is a private, pressure-free, practical experience. You will never have to say again, "I have no one to practice with." Step 2. Personal Error Correction Expert. In the previous step, we turned ChatGPT into a speaking partner. But, chatting without knowing where you are wrong is like kicking at empty air. If you do not know why a sentence is wrong, if you write a paragraph and cannot find the errors, or if you translate an idea from your native language into English and it sounds unnatural, you will easily get discouraged. You will keep asking yourself, "Is this sentence correct? Why do native speakers not say it like that?" Worse, you will repeat the same mistakes because no one points them out and explains them. This is when ChatGPT becomes your personal correction coach, a powerful tool no grammar book can match. It does not just correct, it explains why. This understanding is the key to sustainable progress. Here are techniques you can use immediately. Sentence dissection technique. Do not just ask, "Is this sentence correct?" Type, "Here is my sentence. I am go to market yesterday. Is there a grammar mistake? If yes, correct it and explain why." ChatGPT will answer. The correct sentence is, "I went to the market yesterday." The reason is that the action of going to the market happened in the past, so you need the past tense of the verb go, which is went instead of am go. Style upgrade technique. You can submit a longer paragraph and ask ChatGPT not only to correct grammar, but also to make it sound more natural. For example, type, "Here is my paragraph. Yesterday, I going to college and I meet my teacher. She tell me that exam is coming and I should study hardly. Please fix it to sound natural and point out the main changes." It will rewrite. Yesterday, I went to college and met my teacher. She told me that the exam is coming and I should study hard. Then it will explain the tense changes, word choices, and the difference between hard and hardly. Thought comparison technique. Sometimes you just want to know how a native speaker would say a sentence you have in your native language. Type, "I want to say, I am very tired because I have too much work to do." Rewrite it naturally as a native speaker would and explain why. ChatGPT might give, "I am exhausted because I had a lot of work," and explain, "Exhausted is a stronger and more natural word than very tired, and I had a lot of work flows better in daily conversation." You see the difference. Learning English is not about memorizing rules. It is about understanding and using language flexibly. Now you have an expert ready to help anytime and completely free. Remember, progress does not come from doing more, but from doing what is right. And now you can do it right immediately. We have your speaking partner and your correction teacher. Are you ready to turn dry vocabulary into a living collection? Step 3. The Vocabulary Builder Friend. Be honest. Have you ever learned a list of 10 new English words, tried to cram them into your head, and a week later forgotten them all? I bet many of us have. The issue is not poor memory. The issue is how we learn vocabulary. We learn words in isolation, without context or emotion, so the brain cannot make connections to remember them. Learning vocabulary that way is like trying to fit scattered puzzle pieces together that never form a complete picture. So how do we change that? We will turn ChatGPT into a personal vocabulary coach who helps you not only know words, but live with them. Here are techniques you can apply now. Story with words. Technique. Instead of asking, "Give me 10 new English words," try, "Give me 5 English words about storytelling." Use each word in a situation I can easily imagine. ChatGPT will not only give definitions, but will place each word into a short story. For example, the word affection. He shows affection by remembering her favourite coffee every morning. The word becomes an image, a story you can feel. Customization technique. Learn words you can use immediately. Ask, Give me 10 words to talk about my daily routine from waking up to going to bed. This is effective because you learn words you can use today, such as get up, brush my teeth, prepare breakfast. Gradually, you will start thinking about your day in English. Quiz and feedback technique. After learning, ask ChatGPT to test you. Give me a 5-question quiz using the words I learned today. Ask one question at a time. Wait for my answer. Then tell me correct or incorrect and explain. This helps you review and reinforce actively. You do not need 5,000 words to speak fluently. You need to master about 500 words and use them confidently. ChatGPT will help you turn dry vocabulary into part of your life, a tool to tell your story. Now, are you ready to practice real-life communication scenarios? Step 4. Real-world scenario simulator. Often learners feel anxious in real situations. You may speak fluently in class, but when you stand at an airport counter, order in a restaurant, or interview for a job, all your knowledge seems to evaporate. You cannot learn to drive only from books. You need to practice on a real car. English is the same. You cannot achieve fluency just by studying grammar or vocabulary. Fluency comes from practicing in situations that mirror real life. This is where ChatGPT becomes your personal English simulator. Imagine, instead of waiting to travel abroad or meet native speakers, you can create any communication scenario at home, completely free. Here are practical examples. Restaurant practice. Open ChatGPT and type, play the role of a waiter. I am the customer. Let us start a natural conversation about ordering food. ChatGPT will immediately play the role. Welcome to our restaurant. What would you like to order? You practice ordering, asking about the menu, and polite small talk. Job interview practice. Type, you are a hiring manager. I am interviewing for a customer service position. Ask me one question at a time, and after each answer, give feedback and correct me. You practice building confidence, answering questions, and using professional phrases without fear of failure. Difficult conversation practice. Life is not always easy. Sometimes you need to express feelings, refuse politely, or resolve conflict. Type, play the role of a friend who hurt me. I want to express my feelings respectfully. You will learn how to choose words carefully, express emotion, and resolve issues politely. ChatGPT gives you a safe practice field so you can make mistakes without judgment. You can repeat a scenario until you master it. Practice daily with ChatGPT, and you will feel prepared to communicate confidently in the real world. We have the speaking partner, the correction teacher, the vocabulary builder, and now the simulator. Is there a smarter way to learn English? Okay, step 5. The tailor of personalized lessons. Have you ever felt lost among hundreds of books, thousands of YouTube videos, and dozens of language apps? Many people fail because they try to fit into a one-size-fits-all approach. A lesson may be too easy and boring, or too hard and discouraging. For the first time in language learning history, you can have a private teacher who knows exactly what you need at your level and designs lessons just for you. That teacher is ChatGPT. ChatGPT does this more effectively than any app because it does not only rely on algorithms, it responds directly to your requests. Try these techniques. Order daily lessons. Instead of watching a random video, type, "I am at A2 level." Design a 20-minute lesson for today. Include 1 grammar point, 5 useful vocabulary words, a short reading passage, and 3 speaking prompts. ChatGPT will create a complete lesson so you focus on what matters most. You can change the topic daily, such as, "Today I want to focus on the past tense," or "Today I want travel vocabulary." State your weaknesses directly. If you know your weakness, tell ChatGPT. For example, "I do not understand how to use the articles a and the. Give me a simple lesson with examples." Or, "I have trouble making long sentences. Teach me how to expand sentences." ChatGPT will not judge and will give a personalized lesson to target your exact problem. Set a weekly plan. Ask ChatGPT to create a study schedule. Help me plan to improve my English next week, 20 minutes each day. Monday vocabulary, Tuesday speaking, Wednesday grammar. This gives structure and reduces decision fatigue about what to study daily. Ineffective learning is not because you are bad, it is because you try to follow a plan not made for you. Now you have a system, a personal teacher, and you control your learning journey. We have the tools and the roadmap. Now the final and most important step to truly master English. Step 6. The English Thinking Coach. Think back. Do you often translate everything in your head? You form a sentence in your native language, then translate word by word into English, then finally speak. This process makes you slow and hesitant, and then you blame yourself as stupid. The truth is, you are not slow. You are using the wrong strategy. You will never achieve real fluency if you remain stuck in that translation loop. The turning point is when you stop translating and start thinking directly in English. ChatGPT is the perfect coach to help you rewire your brain. Try these techniques to build the habit. Prompt journal technique. Each day, open ChatGPT and type, "Give me 3 personal journal prompts in English that are deep or thought-provoking." ChatGPT might ask, "What made you smile today?" Or, "What are you most worried about this week?" Answer honestly. Over time, you will get used to expressing emotions and thoughts naturally in English. Leave storytelling technique. This is a simple but powerful exercise. Open ChatGPT and type, "I will describe what I am doing now. Help me correct and smooth my sentences." Then start. "I just woke up." "I am going to make coffee now." "I brush my teeth." You practice seeing the world in English and making English part of your daily thought. Quick reflex technique. To speed up thinking, type, "Ask me 5 personal questions, one at a time. Give me 10 seconds to answer. Then give feedback on speed and naturalness." This builds mental muscles to help you react faster in real conversations and stop relying on translation. Imagine translation is like a ferry that takes you across a river. It is useful, but once you are on the other side, you must walk on your own feet. If you stay on the ferry, you will never explore the new land. ChatGPT helps you get off that ferry. It helps you think, react, and live in English. When thinking in English becomes automatic, you will not worry. You will not doubt yourself. You will simply speak. You are now near the end of the video. There is no reason to hesitate anymore. No more vagueness, no more stuckness, because I have given you an exact blueprint, 6 life-changing methods, 6 proven techniques, 6 ways to turn ChatGPT into a powerful tool to rebuild your confidence and fluency from the ground up. This is not a shortcut, it is a training ground. ChatGPT is not a cheat code. It is your classroom, your battlefield, your safe space, and your future. Remember, this is not just about learning English. It is a journey to become a better version of yourself, a person who speaks with courage, lives without limits, and never apologizes for their voice. If this video resonates with you, save it, watch it again, practice each step, and share it with anyone who feels stuck or silent. Because we are not just learning English, we are rising through English. And to not miss helpful content that supports your journey, subscribe to the channel today. This is not the end, it is only the beginning of a new life. I wish your journey to be full of clarity, courage, and unstoppable growth. Now step out, raise your voice, and never look back. Goodbye and see you soon.